Purgatory. Purgatory, it's like a spiritual community service where you get the chance to work off your sins and earn your ticket to the big leagues. Imagine leaving the earthly realm only to find yourself in a celestial waiting room instead of heading straight to the pearly gates or being whisked away to the fiery pits of hell. Purgatory is like the cosmic, not quite good but not entirely bad zone. It's where your soul gets a little spring cleaning before it can access heaven. Maybe you've told one too many dad jokes or cut in line at the grocery store one too many times. Instead of a gentle slap on the wrist, you get sent to purgatory for some serious soul searching. It's like being put in the corner of the universe, but with a hefty dose of existential dread. In purgatory, you find yourself in the great in-between. Not in heaven, but definitely not in hell either. Think of it like those agonizing moments when you're waiting for your phone to complete an update. It's not the most thrilling experience, but you know it's necessary. Just like those updates, purgatory is all about ironing out the bugs in your system, the sins that need a little TLC. Nothingness. Have you ever tried squeezing one of your eyes shut to see what it feels like? After a while, you might notice that your brain just kind of forgets that your eye is closed. Suddenly, your other eye takes on both roles, like a trusty sidekick stepping up to the plate. What's truly fascinating is that when you close one eye, you don't actually see darkness as you might expect. Instead, your vision just vanishes entirely, leaving you with the sensation of seeing absolutely nothing at all. Imagine it. There's a complete void. No darkness, no silence, and definitely no consciousness. It's almost like being in a deep sleep forever, but without the delightful dreams or the awkward snoring. This leads us to a rather mind-boggling notion. Being nothing after death is the ultimate version of a 404 not found error. Your brain would effectively forget that you were ever alive, wiping away every single memory, thought, experience, and feeling the instant your heart says, "I'm done." This idea of nothingness is particularly favored by atheists, and it offers a conclusion that can be either utterly horrifying or surprisingly comforting, depending on your perspective. For some, it feels like being ghosted by the universe. Poof, you're gone and no one even says goodbye. Others might see it as the ultimate bliss, like finally getting that uninterrupted nap you've been craving since kindergarten. Cryonics. Think of it as putting your life on ice. Literally. It's akin to freezing your leftovers with the hope that they'll be just as delicious when you finally reheat them. Only this time, you're the leftovers, and the microwave is none other than futuristic science. The whole idea behind cryonics is pretty wild. After you kick the bucket, you can have your body frozen in the hopes that future technology will be able to cure whatever ailed you before you went on ice in the first place. It's like hitting the ultimate pause button on life. Instead of taking a bow after the final act of your grand life performance, you're gently lowered into a giant freezer. In this quirky version of reality, death isn't the end. It's just an extended commercial break. Picture yourself waking up after a long nap in a dazzling sci-fi future, ready to jump back into the plot. Sounds enticing, right? With only a select few people opting for cryonics so far, it's like joining an exclusive club. But fair warning, the membership fee includes a rather chilly welcome. Reincarnation. It's like the cosmic version of try, and try again. The universe's ultimate do-over challenge. Imagine life as a massive game of Monopoly. Each time you play, you might be a different token. Sometimes you're the classy top hat, other times the speedy race car, or even the adorable little dog. Now, in the game of reincarnation, instead of just tokens, you come back as a completely different person, animal, or even a plant. So, if you don't strike it rich as a big-time millionaire in this life, don't sweat it. According to this theory, you'll definitely get another shot at the jackpot. However, there's a catch. You won't get to keep any memories or experiences from your previous life. So, unfortunately, it's not an automatic cheat code for figuring things out. You might be a rock star in one life, rocking out on stage while fans scream your name, only to return in your next life as a tortoise, taking life at a leisurely pace and contemplating the meaning of existence, one tasty blade of grass at a time. But there's a silver lining. A big part of reincarnation is that you'll retain some similarities from your previous life. If you were a pampered cat, lounging around and chasing laser pointers, you might come back as a human who adores taking naps, has an inexplicable fondness for sunbeams, and can't resist the allure of shiny objects. In the end, no matter what form you take, it's all about the journey. And sometimes, even a tortoise wins the race. Heaven and hell. If you grew up in a predominantly Christian family and attended church every Sunday, you're likely well acquainted with the ultimate reward and punishment system that comes with the territory. In this worldview, living a good and spiritual life on Earth gets you a ticket to heaven, a place that's basically the VIP club of the cosmos. Imagine heaven as the ultimate hangout spot. No lines, no cover charge, and all the angels definitely know your name. Every day feels like a chill Saturday afternoon with a Wi-Fi connection that never falters. You're treated to endless buffets stocked with all your favorite foods. And guess what? They're calorie-free. The clouds are so plush, they're comfier than Grandma's favorite armchair. In essence, heaven is like winning the cosmic lottery where all your good deeds finally pay off. Now, if you've lived a less than stellar life and haven't exactly followed the teachings of God, well, that's when things take a turn. You'd be sent to hell, which is the complete opposite of heaven. Picture hell as the universe's worst summer camp. One that's always sweltering hot, with mosquitoes the size of pigeons buzzing around and the air conditioning forever on the fritz. In hell, you'd find yourself constantly tormented by Lucifer, who's not exactly the friendly, motivational type. No, he's more like the world's worst boss, always finding new ways to make you regret stealing that cookie in 3rd grade. It's a place where regrets and your past misdeeds keep resurfacing, ensuring you're in a perpetual state of, what was I thinking? Simulation theory. Imagine this. Everything we experience, the good, the bad, and the downright strange, is all part of a super advanced computer simulation. So if you've ever felt like your life is a sitcom with someone else holding the remote control, you might just be onto something. According to this theory, somewhere out there in the cosmos, ultra-advanced beings are sitting at their supercomputers, sipping energy drinks while tinkering with the code of our lives. Think of them as cosmic gamers, orchestrating the events of our daily existence. For those who buy into this idea, every action and event is programmed into our simulation. So, if you ever experience déjà vu, it's probably just a glitch in the Matrix. Like that moment in a video game when your character walks into a wall repeatedly, or when non-playable characters, NPCs, start acting strangely. Ever lost your keys only to discover them in the last place you thought to look? Which was, let's be honest, the 5th place you checked. That's the simulation lagging a bit. And let's not forget the little surprises that pop up in our lives. Those are the random goodies the programmers have placed in the game to keep things interesting. You know, like when you miraculously find a $20 bill tucked away in an old coat pocket just when you're feeling the pangs of hunger. That little moment of luck? Pure programmer magic. We all start at level 1, otherwise known as birth, in this cosmic game. As we navigate through life, we gain experience points, XP, by learning, growing, and overcoming challenges. Pay your bills on time? Plus 10 experience points. Learn a new skill? You get a whopping plus 50 experience points. And if you manage to get through an entire day without spilling coffee on your white shirt? It's 100 experience points for you. And when you die, it's not game over. It's more like hitting the reset button and starting a fresh game with a different character. Transcendence. Imagine this as the ultimate cosmic promotion where you rise above the ordinary and level up from the mundane, merging with something far greater than yourself. It's kind of like upgrading from standard definition to ultra-high definition. Only instead of pixels, you're becoming part of a higher reality or consciousness. Picture this. Before transcendence, you're just a drop of water in the vast ocean, blissfully minding your own business. But after you die and experience that transcendence moment, you merge with the entire ocean. Suddenly, you're not just a solitary droplet anymore. You become one with the waves, the tides, and even those bizarre deep-sea fish with glowing antennas. It's like you've traded in your everyday life for a front-row seat in the cosmic concert of existence. When you transcend, you're no longer just you. You're intricately connected to everything and everyone. Imagine it as joining the ultimate group chat where everyone's on the same wavelength, sharing thoughts and vibes without worrying about any spam. You're basically in the VIP section of the universe's biggest social network. Parallel universes. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection, as if you were best friends or lovers in another universe? Well, welcome to the fascinating world of parallel universes. Imagine wrapping up your work in this universe, but instead of heading to heaven, hell, or purgatory, you get a cosmic reassignment to a brand new universe. It's like switching TV channels, but instead of reruns, you get a fresh, exciting show each time. In the realm of parallel universes, there are infinite versions of you out there. Picture yourself as a rock star, belting out hits on stage. Or maybe you're an astronaut floating among the stars, or even a cat. Because who wouldn't want 9 lives? It's the ultimate multiverse of madness, where every possible outcome of your life is happening somewhere. Every decision you've ever made acts as a sliding door, creating a new path in reality. In one universe, you accepted that dream job in New York. In another, you chose to stay in your cozy hometown. Each what if you've ever pondered? There's a universe for that. And after diving deep into all these after-death experiences, it would be downright unfair if we didn't present you with a theory that guarantees excitement and happiness while living. And that is to very simply join my channel KzenaTopic, Nirvana. In many Eastern philosophies, nirvana is the ultimate goal, the grand prize at the end of life's longer-than-expected journey. It represents the release from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, leading to a state of perfect peace and happiness. Think of it as the ultimate cosmic vacation where you can finally kick back, relax, and put your feet up. Imagine that you've made all the right stops along the way and have successfully boarded the Enlightenment Express. Achieving nirvana feels like finishing a never-ending marathon, one where, after countless lives, you've tirelessly accumulated good karma and wisdom. And now? Now you can finally kick off your shoes and truly unwind. With this theory, you're basking in eternal peace and happiness. There are no more worries, no more stress, no more deadlines, no more existential crises. Just pure, unadulterated peace. It's like finding that perfect beach where the sun shines just right and the waves whisper sweet nothings into your ears. Here's the best part. With nirvana, there's no reincarnation. No coming back as a cockroach scuttling around or a squirrel darting up a tree. You've graduated from the school of life with top honors, your diploma etched in celestial light. So enjoy your well-earned break in nirvana.
Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Next video will be coming soon. Bye!